Hey there, all my beautiful soul peeps. Angel of the Dawn, back with another general collective message. Hope everybody's doing fabulous out there today. Shout out to all of my new and existing subscribers. You guys freaking rock, and I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here and all the love and support that you send me on my channel. And let's see. Oh, and I am doing this just as a general, but I'm going to pull a card for... I might go ahead and pull one for each of the Zodiac, because I have a road trip that I'm going to take later today, and so I've got to get prepared for that, so I really didn't have time to do all of the elements like I usually do, because that would be like 4 hours almost worth of videos and upload times and things like that. So anyway, all that being said, hope you guys are surviving these crazy energies. I've noticed in the collective there's so very much manipulation and toxicity, projecting, deflecting, coming up right now. I've noticed it in, on social media. It's feeling very bipolar-ish. And when I talk about the toxicity, that can even be some spiritual teachers. I read a post from a supposed spiritual teacher earlier today that, I've read things from her before, and I won't name names, but I've read things from her before that seemed very aggressively controlling and angry. Let's see, hold on. Seemed very controlling and angry. Yes, okay. But then I read the post today, and it was just a short, little, simple post. It said, "If he is my destiny, let him come to me on his knees." And I was like, for real? Everybody's all worried about the toxic masculine and the wounded masculine. Well, that is seeming pretty wounded and toxic femininity, because that is not what this journey is about at all. It's about balance. It's about, coming into a balance and harmony within yourself first and foremost, with your own energy, your own masculine and your own feminine. And then, if you identify with the twin flame journey, then once you have come to the 0 point and balance within yourself, then you will energetically attract your true twin flame, and then you guys will get into mission and purpose, or move further into mission and purpose. So just be discerning out there, people. There's a lot of people that are out there that have their own personal agenda to, I don't know. I don't know exactly what somebody would gain by putting out that kind of toxicity. Because yes, we are coming into the year of the divine feminine, but that does not mean that we are flip-flopping the roles, that the masculine, the patriarchal system has suppressed women, and so now the matriarchal system gets to suppress men. That's not what we're going for. We're going for balance and equality and 0 point. That is how we ascend. That's how we rise. And it has also been brought to my attention that recently I've been reading different things about people posting about dark nights, or not posting about dark nights of the soul, but talking about your shadow side, your dark side. We all have it. That is part of our balancing act that we have to do. What it is with your dark side, and when you go through the dark night of the soul, that's when you truly, because it's like you, hold on, let me catch my thoughts here, because a whole scenario just come through. Okay, so, we are all working to ascend, but we have to basically hit rock bottom internally and externally. And I've talked about this before, and I've equated it with the military. When you go into the military, they break you down mentally, physically, and emotionally, to rebuild you in their way. Basically, that's what this ascension process is. So you most likely will have to lose your worldly possessions. You will break free of, you know, uh, connections, whether that be family, friends, work. I mean, just anything that doesn't serve you, because, and then you'll go down deep inside of yourself, and you will have to really look at all of your darkness. We all have the darkness in us. I realized the other day, well, I won't even get into that, but we all have the darkness within ourselves. And in order to rise above, when people talk about ascending and thinking positive, it's not about denying your darkness. If you've truly been on this journey and started doing your healing and went inside yourself, you already know that. You know that you have to go inside and face your darkness, and then transmute that energy into a positive aspect. For instance, let's see if I can give a good for instance really quick. I'm not even going to try to do that, because then that can be misconstrued in different ways, and it doesn't seem like people out there need any more ideas and motivation to be more shady. So I don't want to. Anyways, okay, so let's get back on point here. So, anyways, you do have to go inside. You have to face your darkness, your shadow side, and then transmute that energy. Because there's positive aspects. There is a reason why we have the darkness. It is a necessary part of who we are. Just like the light and the dark and the yin yang, that is a part of ourselves. It's almost like balancing the masculine and the feminine. You balance the light and the dark, or the humanity and the divinity. You've got to balance that. We've got to come to that 0 point. I think it was Plato and maybe Aristotle. No, I can't remember. That talked about, not going to extremes. Don't go too far one way, or no overindulgences either way. And that can be in thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. The middle ground is the way. And people out there are definitely distorting that, and using it to their own advantage for whatever reason. And usually it's because they've not healed within themselves. And so just be discerning about, what you take in, because everything that we ingest becomes who we are. It's not just the food you eat. They say you are what you eat. Well, it's more like you are what you consume, and that can be thoughts, feelings, beliefs, food. That's everything that we process through our physical body and our senses. So just be discerning. It all comes from within us. If something seems too one-sided, or just doesn't resonate at all, just keep moving, because chances are that person probably don't know what the hell they're talking about, because it's an internal journey. So yeah. Anyways, just wanted to put that out there, because when I see some of the stuff, I want to save and protect everybody and help everybody be on their, true ascension journey. But at the same time, I do know that we all have our different paths, and that for whatever reason, sometimes people have to take those alternate paths to get back on their right path. We have to take the detours, because there's some lesson that needs to be learned in this lower vibrational situation. Speaking of, there was a message that came through to me last night, and now I was getting ready to go to sleep, so I didn't write it down, obviously, normally. And now I'm trying to remember, it had something to do with what I just said. Oh, crap. Maybe it'll come to me. But, yeah, damn it. down last night, but I was so comfortable. Anyways, all right. So all of that being said, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get into the cards. Like I said, I'll pull 8. I'm gonna do a general, and then I'll pull 1 card for each of the zodiac. So I already did pull the runes, and we've got a gateway. Oh crap! I forgot. We got signs and signals, gateway. Oh, and this, wait, signs and signals, gateway, and the self, or female. So, there is a gateway opening. You're getting signs and signals and wisdom, guidance, whatever you want to call it, or people are getting guidance, signs and signals about an opening to come home to the self, or this also could be reconciliation with a female, and that doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. This could be with a mother, a sister, somebody, a grandmother, somebody close to you, or it could even be same-sex relationship. It could be, male and female. It doesn't matter, but really, I feel like, because this is a general reading, this is more coming home to the self. This is a gateway. You're getting signs and signals on how to basically call in all of your soul fragments back to yourself to become whole. Yeah, so that's what the runes say. Let's get a couple of cards. Use the Gilded Red, or no, this is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Alright, so we've got the 3 of Pentacles. This could have to do with like a partnership, some kind of contract, or some type of dealings like that. It could be some type of like building security, establishing something stable and secure, something that you can build off of. Okay, hold on. Goodness, Pepper. Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Moon. So this could be realizing that a connection, or there could be some, hold on, 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and then the 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's get one more. Actually, that fits perfectly. I think I'll just leave it there. Alright, so then we've got the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Chalices at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I feel like there's been some type of an illusion, or not seeing something clearly. This also could be vanity. You guys probably won't be able to see it because you usually can't during the day, but in this card, this one chick's holding up a mirror to the moon, and the other one's holding up like a champagne glass or a wine glass. I guess that would be a wine glass, not a champagne glass. And it looks a whole lot like overindulgence. So this could be that there was a relationship that wasn't built on love here with the Ace of Cups here in reverse, but was built on money and some type of an overindulgence, and an illusion of connection. Oh wow, and this actually could have to do with the Cancer, or this could be coming up because of all of the Cancer energy and the Cancer new moon that we just had and the eclipse. Because there's a crab here, a lobster, and then the 3 of Cups. So there's a realization that this isn't something to celebrate. Like for this group, there's this realization that this isn't something, this isn't like a higher vibe connection. This is lower energy. And realizing that this isn't like successful, this isn't something to celebrate, and the need to make a decision. And just by the way that it looks like this guy in this card, and again, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Nope, I didn't think so. But he looks like he's trying to explain something to this woman, and she's trying to distract him, like by seducing him. She's like running her leg up his leg, and he's like got his hands like this, like, you know, just listen. This is not what I'm trying to do. So it's like trying to make a decision, but you could be having difficulty with this decision, or with actually being able to express it, because this other person don't seem like they want to listen. And then you do have the Knight of Cups as the overall energy. So this could be realizing like that how do I want to say that? Like, I feel like for this group, someone has realized that they are not as superficial as they've been behaving. That they're actually much deeper than with this Knight of Cups. And that they have much more to offer in that capacity, you know, in like a loving, more spiritual, high vibe connection. They have more to offer than what has been taking place. This, and this might not just be about money. It could just be very like 3D based, very, well, you guys can almost see that one. But very 3D based, very much based on the programming that we've all been, you know, led to believe and programmed since we were born. But just a very low vibe type of situation. And I just feel like there was no love with the Ace of Cups here in reverse. It was an illusion, maybe an illusion of love, but it was very much more materialistically based, more about how things look, appearances, what others think. Yeah, I do feel like somebody is not hearing, though, like one person is trying to be like, this isn't what I want, this isn't, you know, I want something more. And this other person, the person that they're dealing with, is like, well, let's talk about something else, or let's have sex, or it's distraction, manipulation and distraction here. It's like, let's not talk about what is really going on, let's talk about something else. So I'm going to go ahead, well, let's see, I'll clarify. And then I'll pull one card each. I don't know how long this is, I can't tell. Well, I think I'm only at like 20 minutes, so not terrible. Especially if this will be the only video I put out today. will take this one that flew over there. Alright, so we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this was very much a codependent relationship. Could have been based on sexual addictions, could have been based on financial dependency on one or the other. Could have been drug addictions, alcohol. But whatever the codependent behavior was, addicted to drama, addicted to toxicity, some type of codependent situation. And it could be like codependent just on what other people think and other people's opinions, which I don't know, that I don't get that, because like what kind of life are you leading if you're living a lie? Anyways, all right, Ace of Ace of Chalices, or Ace of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Lover, and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah, this might not be a love match, but it's better than being alone. Okay, didn't even get the words out of my mouth. Four of Swords in reverse for the Moon. Yeah, there's not been, I feel like there's definitely a need to take time out to reflect. There also could be a need to rest and recover from the situation, or a need to pull away from the situation to get clarity. And I feel like that's what somebody's trying to do here with this Two of Wands, but that other person that you're dealing with does not want that to happen. Okay. Wow. Every time I get ready to go say, clarify the next card, one shoots out. Alright, so we've got the Six of Cups in reverse on the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is not feeling a victory, or not feeling like knowing that this isn't something to celebrate. But, and also this also could be realizing that this is not a soul connection. Like, I feel like somebody's realizing that it's not like a deep soul connection, that it's more based on codependency and something to do with needing to heal childhood wounds. Clarify the Two of Wands. Hey, at least I got it out of my mouth this time. The Six of Pentacles. So this other person that you're dealing with may be wanting money with the Six of Pentacles. Or, okay, because in this card, you can't see it, but she is trying to control him here with like seducing him or sex. But here, she's got him begging for money. So there's some kind of weird dynamic here. Now this doesn't flip-flop the roles if you're female, male, or if you're same sex. It could be the same sex. But I'm just basing off of what the cards are showing. So in this situation, it's like somebody could have seduced somebody with sex. And I'm hearing Kundalini. So it could have been during this other person's Kundalini awakening, or during a rising time, that they hooked up. And this person could have been using sex against the person the energy that I'm speaking of, or not using it against them, but using sex to get what they want, like a form of manipulation and control. And now they are in control in some type of monetary way. Oh, wow, you could see that card, but you couldn't see the others. That's weird. That's actually a wider card. But anyways, yeah, this is a very toxic, codependent type relationship. Yeah, but I think the person that I'm reading for is realizing that, because I didn't even see the bottom of the deck, but it is the devil in reverse. So I feel like the person is realizing that this has been a toxic relationship and that they're going to move away from it. Or it could be that it's toxic and they can't get out of it. Oh, wow, because, yeah, we got the Three of Swords and Sorrow. Oh, shit, we got the Tower after that. Okay, well, this is all coming to an end regardless. But it looks like it could be the hard way if it's not severed intentionally, like, soon. Because, yeah, Three of Swords and it says Sorrow up at the top, and then you've got the Tower. Oh, wow, this one actually is called the House of God. I've never noticed that before, but that's still the Tower card, number 16. The House of God. So the House of God is coming down. I feel like more, though, it's like the Hand of God. Because I feel like it's more of the universe coming in and, you know, saying you're not on your path and shaking things up. And it could be totally removing this person out of your way, because I feel like they are a block. Based on manipulation, though, not like there's no love here. It was like just didn't want to be alone, but then you got wrapped up into something like financial out of some type of codependency. Hold on one second. Okay. So that's going to be the reading. I'm going to pull, I'm going to pick these all up. Then I'm just going to pull from the Gilded Reverie deck. A card for each of the Zodiac. Okay. So yeah, for the most part, whoever that message was for, if you're trying to break free from that situation, stick to your guns. If you're not trying to break free from that situation, no worries. The universe is about to step in and do it for you. So either way, you're going to be good, but, you know, sometimes we just have to learn the lessons a little harder. And I am super guilty of that myself. I am bullheaded and stubborn, or I can be. I'm not near as bullheaded and stubborn as I used to be. But bullheaded, stubborn, and always thought, you know, my way, you know, not necessarily my way or the highway, but like when I get something in my head, it's just there. So I've often thought that I knew better for myself than the universe. Even though I would get the messages saying, do this, do this, do this, I would still go against it. And that has been to my own detriment. But I have learned. For the most part, I have learned. Still one little area that trips me up, but working on that one too. Alright, so Aries. Give me one card for Aries. Let's see. Give me guidance. Give me guidance for Aries. Alright, thank you. Aries. Looks like you need to make a choice, Aries. Could be a choice with friends. A choice in friendship. Let's see. Yeah, literally that is called the choice card. I thought it was called stairs, but it's not. It's called choice. Decisions and choices are what I offer. Alternate directions are what I augur. I speak in multiple and double, and when I'm in a relationship, I might be trouble. Okay, so this could be walking away from a relationship, needing to make a choice about a job, about a friendship, about a relationship. Um, so yeah, that's what your guidance is, to make that choice, lay that hammer down. All right, so that's Aries. All right, Taurus. Help and guidance for Taurus. Oh, okay. Oh, oh wow, okay. I'm going to take that like that only because it's that specific card. Usually I don't do these in reverse, but this card actually, depending on what way the dark clouds are towards the other cards, is how to read it. So this one actually, it come in reverse. So either, I feel like Taurus, you or person that you're dealing with, could have, you've got the mice here as your overall. So that usually means theft, but it means like whittling away. So either you're in a situation where somebody's whittling away at your energy, or your time, energy, or resources. Something's being taken from you, but kind of in small increments, to where maybe it's not even hardly noticeable. But overall, it's a huge loss. You could be doing this to somebody else and not even realize it. A lot of times when we, like I was talking about with the reading, when we're in codependent relationships, we don't realize how much that actually, those types of relationships actually deplete us, because you're counting on somebody else to fulfill things inside of you that you have the full capacity to fulfill. You just don't want to do the work. So then you're taking from someone else, and not you, just Taurus. I'm just talking in general. But you're taking from somebody else. It's really it's a very selfish, almost narcissistic type of thing, but it's also the way we've been raised. It's manipulative, and I would say it's no fault of our own, but it is once we get to a certain point when we should realize what is actually happening, what's actually taking place. Then it is our responsibility. So if you are the dark clouds and the mice, because neither one of these are happy cards, Taurus. There's definitely a storm is a brewing, and it's not like the good, wonderful thunderstorms that you can sleep through. This seems like it's a storm about something being taken. So yeah, that's what I got for Taurus. All right. Oh wait, that one back in there. Upright. All right. So Gemini. Whoop. All right, Gemini. All right. Now my cards don't want to shuffle right. Excuse me. All right. So Gemini, help and guidance. Get my cards to cooperate. I think that's called the garden. I'm gonna go ahead and still pull a card, but we're gonna just see what this says, because it did fall out. Well, maybe if I can find it. The labyrinth. When you think you've done everything you can, you hit a wall and you have to start again. I am the labyrinth that keeps you going through trial and error to the end. There are no shortcuts to success, my friend. And then the storks. With movements, upgrades, and improvements, I bring spring and the change of seasons. Sometimes my symbol stands for a new family addition or simply a new state of evolution. I can be your move or your next promotion. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and keep these cards, but now I got to reread the other ones. See how these go together. Okay, so for Gemini, I feel like this is like you guys have maybe been going through some type of initiation period, some type of you could have like this, like the stork states, or not the stork, the labyrinth states hit a wall. You could have had a lot of like tower moments, a lot of things that have been blocking some type of path that you've been on, and so it's time to start again, start something new. Maybe you were trying to take shortcuts to get to a certain destination, and here with the labyrinth, it's saying there are no shortcuts. And with the stork, it's like you've got to move past whatever this was that wasn't working, and you've got to make upgrades and improvements basically to yourself, as far as like understanding and learning the lessons and, rising above. And new family addition. There could be a birth announcement, or just a new state of mind. Could be moving, or you could be getting a promotion. And actually, I feel like this is actually like next level stuff, like more in the spiritual sense. Like maybe you were trying to take shortcuts in some way, and the universe is stepping in and showing you that there is no shortcuts because you're on the spiritual path, and that whether you want to be or not, and that once you realize that and start moving in that direction, it'll be like a promotion. You'll have graduated that portion of the initiation, and get the fruits of that labor, or however that factors in. All right, so Gemini. So now we're on Cancer. Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer. Still your season, and all this watery, ooey gooey emotional stuff going on. I don't know. I have Cancer rising, and I actually thought I would be more in my feels, but I really haven't been. Hope and guidance for Cancer. Well, didn't want 3, that's faux show. But it is your birthday season. We're in your season, your birthday month. So, alright, so we got the stairs. So you two could be needing to make a choice. Let's see, 26. Book of knowledge, the book of secrets. What I house is educational and private. I may be your project or your research, and sometimes your studies and journals. Watch out for the cards around me, because with the sun you will see right through me. I am hidden, I am unknown, but occasional knowledge I might learn. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be talking about making choices when it comes to your ascension. Yeah, because then you've got the mountain. I come to bring you challenges and obstacles with blockages and resistance. I will make you late for your date, and my coldness will take emotions off the plate. Pay attention and beware. I can be the enemy in your lair. And then the dice, that's like taking a chance, taking a risk. Now, with these cards coming in, you could have, this could be needing to realize when something's bad for you. Needing to make a decision to drop anything that doesn't resonate with you or anything that lowers your vibration. This could be also like hidden enemies. You know, people trying to come at you, like maybe through social media or something like that. Something hidden here with this book. And it could be risky, but it's like, let me look up the dice. Because that also could very much go in your favor. I feel like it's all about the choices that you make. I am the risk, the gamble you choose to take. I am uncertain and the leap of faith. I offer the promise of future change. Possibly negative cards to my right will foretell ill fate, but positive cards will bring about a happy state. Okay, well, no cards are to the right of it, but to the left of it, they're not the greatest. So, you're very much in a time of throwing the dice, of taking the chance, taking the risk. I feel like this is, do you want to take the risk on yourself? Or do you want to take a risk on someone else that may be shady and maybe keeping secrets? Or do you want to take the risk on yourself? Because you do have this mountain to climb. And so it's like if somebody's not coming at you 100, 100%, and you don't feel any shadiness, then don't take that risk and don't try to climb the mountain with them, because they're just going to weigh you down. That's interesting. You guys probably won't be able to see it, but in the staircase there's 2 doors, and one of the doors barely open, and you can see the clouds and the blue sky like you can in the background of this mountain picture. But then the other door is like sunshine, like the golden rays of light coming through. So this is like, don't take the lower vibrational way. Like I said, if somebody's not being, or if people in general, or a job doesn't feel right, or something feels shady in any way, if people aren't coming at you 100% authentic and honest, then it's not worth taking the risk to carry their baggage and their weight up that mountain. That's not going to get you to enlightenment. That's going to keep you earthbound. Alright, so that was a little bit longer, Cancer, but yeah, that felt kind of important. So don't let anybody else weigh you down. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Alright, Leo. Leo. Help and guidance for Leo. is she called? The woman, the female. The lady. hey, lady. Hey, lady. I could be, let's see, it says I could be you, the reader, or the female subject of your reading, or a female partner of the significator. Okay, so either this is you, Leo, or this is a female that you are dealing with. Could be a blonde female that you're dealing with. And then you've got the sun and you've got the letter. So let's see. The sun. I am success. Hear me roar. I control your ego and charisma. I boost your confidence and courage. I bring victory and glory, but be careful not to get too cocky or you will be burned by arrogance like Icarus. So don't get too close to that sun there, Leo. And then you've got number 27. The letter. I am a document. I am a message. I am information. I am a package. Sometimes I can be an invoice, a certificate, or a test result. You can find me as your mail, a newsletter, or an award. Look, excuse me, I got air in my belly. Look around me to find out more of what I am leaning towards. Okay, so it looks like, Leo, you could have some type of success with a female. And again, this could be you. And you could be wanting to give a message about some type of success that you've had, if you're a female. Or this could deal with a mother, sister, daughter, something like that. Grandmother, whatever. But there's some type of wanting to deliver a message about success and happiness, or like wanting to be some way of being successful and happy. But again, don't get too cocky about the situation because you could get burned. You could be wanting, if you're male, you could be wanting to deliver a message to this female about like wanting to start something up with this female, or you could be wanting to deliver a message about a female to someone. However that works for you. It's like whatever it is, don't get too cocky or you will get burned. So stay humble, Leo. That may be hard. I know you guys are very flamboyant. But try to keep it under wraps for your own health and safety. All right, Virgo. Air conditioner is not working on my car right now, and so I'm actually going to have to take that into consideration on the drive. Whoop. Timber. All right, Virgo. All right, you could be needing to examine matters of the heart. You could be needing to examine your own heart, like how you truly feel within your own self. You could be needing to examine a deeper, closer examination of a relationship. Let's see. It's the magnifying glass, and it says, I am the card that suggests to you to take a closer look or two. If you did not get clarity from an earlier view, I can provide more focus and perspective that is new. And then 24. The form of happiness and love is simply drawn in my shape. I am your feelings and emotions. I am your passions and devotions. Just make sure no bad cards are around to spoil this fondness and affection. Okay, so really I feel like this is like examine not only your heart but your motives. but just really take a closer look at the situation. I feel like either you're not seeing something clearly or somebody that you're dealing with is not seeing something clearly. But there's definitely a need for a closer look and to really examine. I really feel like this could be like examining your own motives for maybe how you go about love, or for needing love. More in a relationship sense. We all want and need love, but you know, it all comes from within. But this is more relationship wise. It's like, why examine your motives for wanting to be in a certain type of relationship or with a certain person, or something to that effect. All right, Libra. Help and guidance. Whoa. For Libra. Alright, well that's interesting. Okay, so the clouds come out again, dark side, and then the owls, and the ring. So, let's see. I am dark on one side and light on the other. Conflicts and doubts I am sure to bring. You will not be able to see clearly. I will block your perception and let confusion reign. One thing I promise for sure is that I will pass. I will pass, because the sun always shines after the storm has passed. And then 12. And for whatever reason, this deck has 2 number 12s, and this is the second of the 2. Okay, so the other birds, the first birds card talks about maybe messages or communication of a frivolous nature, whereas the owl says less frivolous nature. Owls may be sharing their wisdom or urging you to listen to what your elders or learned friends may have to say. Owls may also be telling you to look for other important signs around you. So I feel like this is like communication about some type of storm coming to an end. Let's see what 25 is. The ring. A precious item is what I am to bind in marriage and commitment. I bring harmony in unions as long as negative cards are afar. I am the contract and the promise in partnership and ventures. I am the symbol for completion and the form of eternal devotion. Okay, so this could be communication about, well, it could be communication about a divorce. And that could go either way, so, you know, don't freak out. It could be like not wanting a divorce. Or that something has to end for somebody else before you guys can be together. I don't know, these are pretty contradictory cards here. Somebody else could be going through a storm and they're wanting to communicate that once they're past the storm that they want a commitment. But again, it still also could be wanting to communicate about wanting a divorce or a separation or a breakup. It doesn't have to be divorce. Just not wanting to be in a relationship or something, or partnership, something like that. Something, communication about something coming to an end, but it also could be, like I said, letting somebody know that something is coming to an end in order for, you know, something else to be started here with the ring. Crap, who was that? I forgot. Okay, Scorpio, I had to stop the video and find out where I was. Alright, so Scorpio. Help and guidance for Scorpio. I'm not taking all of those. It's not your birthday month. Help and guidance for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, you've got choice and chance also, or dice. So again, I am the risk, the gamble you choose to take. I am the uncertain and the leap of faith. I offer the promise of future change. Possibly negative cards to my right will foretell ill fate. Positive cards will bring about a happy state. Okay, so the stairs are on your right this time. So literally this is about choosing the right choice, like the soul path. You get 22. I keep calling that the stairs. It's called choice. So this is like really knowing what gamble to take, what take a leap of faith. I feel like on yourself. Decisions and choices are what I offer. Alternate directions are what I augur. I speak in multiple and double, and when I'm in a relationship, I might be trouble. So, if you're in a relationship that has not been flowing very well or very harmonious, it's like this is the time to take a leap of faith on yourself and move out of that. Make the choice to move out of that relationship. Go for the golden door here. I just wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it shows all of them. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I feel like for you, Scorpio, is it's a need to take a chance on yourself to know what you truly, know yourself at a soul level and go from there. Anything that's not working out, choose to step away from it and take that leap of faith, knowing that everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, helping guidance. Got the masks and the ship. Alright, so 40. Look deep into your soul for whose amusement do you play? I balance the contradictions and encompass the opposites. I project your emotions or hide them. When I land to your right, I bring joy to light, but if my presence is to your left, then melancholy is in sight. I can be the face to suit any occasion. All parts I can play, the truth or disguise. I am your creation. Okay, so Sagittarius, either you or somebody in your environment is wearing a mask, because this comes to the left, and it says, to the left, melancholy is in sight. So it's like, I feel like this is like freeing yourself from any kind of falseness. If it's you, then it's like take off the mask and be more authentic. If it's somebody else, it's like I feel like this is what the ship it's saying, because the ship's moving away from the mask. It's like get away from anybody that's being unauthentic. Ship, I take you on a, yeah, this is definitely talking about leaving a situation. I take you on a vacation or a business trip. You will need a suitcase for where we are going. Distance is what I am known for. I am constantly in motion. Look at the cards next to me for clues and cues to the change I bring in your life's journey. So yeah, this is needing to put distance between whatever these masks are, whatever this falsity is, whether it's you or somebody that you're dealing with. There's a need to put distance between the situation, between the falseness. Like I said, whatever that is. If it's only inside yourself, this is needing to really come clean with yourself in order to step out of the falseness. I know, baby dog, it's hot. All right, Capricorn. Help and guidance for Capricorn. I just love this deck, by the way. I'm slowly getting to know the cards better, because they're all totally different. Like the tower in this deck doesn't mean what the tower in traditional decks mean. So, anyway. Alright, help and guidance for Capricorn. Do you need a friend, Capricorn? Got the little puppy. Alright. 18. And I'm not sure what that is. That a compass? Yeah, that's a compass. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to read these. Dog. Loyalty and friendship is what I stand for. I am protection and trust, support and reliance. When negative cards are around, make sure to take a closer look. I could be your counselor, your pet, or your best friend. So loyalty and friendship. 42. Compass. I am here to help you find your way. If there is a journey to be taken or a choice to be made, I can provide you with directions and a path so you don't stray. So I feel like really, Capricorns, this is saying that you are being divinely guided. It could be bringing somebody that you can trust for loyalty, support, and reliance. It could be bringing somebody into your life like that. Could be somebody coming into your life to help guide you on your journey, or it could be even a friend or a companion coming in to help navigate this journey with you. But I do feel like somebody's coming in to your life, Capricorn, that is either going to lead you, point you in the right direction, or like could be teaming up with somebody, collaborating with somebody. This could be an intimate connection that is just based on loyalty, trust, and honesty. But it's leading you in the right direction, whatever it is. So that's positive. All right, Aquarius. Help and guidance for Aquarius. you got masks also. Ooh, are you masking your heart? So, Aquarius, you could be wearing a mask and being false when it comes to matters of the heart. Either you may not be, you or somebody else, either you are not being authentic when it comes to a relationship or matters of the heart, or somebody that you're dealing with is not being truthful and authentic when it comes to matters of the heart. I definitely feel like there is a need to put down the masks, Aquarius, and share your feelings. Because you've got the heart and the masks. So you are very much, and examine things deeper in order to find your happiness. And then you may need to talk about it. It's so funny how these cards fall out. It's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, Aquarius, that's pretty straightforward. Somebody, whether it's you or a person you're dealing with, is masking, putting up a false mask when it comes to a relationship situation, matters of the heart. So whether this is you not sharing your feelings about how you truly feel with someone, or whether, well, I guess that would be either way. Whether you're not telling somebody that you love them, or whether you're telling somebody you love them, either way, I feel like you're telling falsities. There's something that you're not being truthful, honest about. So yeah, that's what I got. Pisces. Help and guidance for Pisces. Goodness, Pepper. Pisces. Help and guidance for Pisces. Baby dog, why don't you go get a drink? Yeah, I know it's warm out here, but it's not that warm. Pisces. Help and guidance for Pisces. Whoa. Alright, Pisces, come on, talk to me. Help and guidance for Pisces, please. Okay. Oh, Pisces, you could be needing to, it looks like you're moving into, the storm. You're taking your ship straight into the storm. But I feel like if you're going through something that is stormy, there could be a friend that could help you. Or there could just be the need to cut out, because you've also got the scythe. There could be the need to, because you've got the ship, the clouds, the dog, and the scythe. So you could be needing to cut out a friendship that maybe has turned stormy. But I feel like you drove your ship right into the storm. I'm not sure what that's really about. But I feel like now, even if you drove your ship right into the storm, it's like you're going to have to cut out something, a friendship or somebody close to you, or somebody that you thought was close to you. Because I feel like once you cut out this person, things lighten up. The storm passes. Yeah, that's what I think something's going to have to be cut out there, Pisces, in order for things to get better for you. Because I feel like somehow you've driven your boat right into a storm. And this isn't any normal boat. Like, it is literally up in the clouds. So I feel like it's going to be even more damage done if whatever this isn't cut out. Something needs to be cut out. So either something or someone needs to be cut out and you can rely on a friend, or a friend is the person that needs to be cut out in order for things to get better. But whatever this is, I feel like you drove right into it. Like, you fell right into the trap, or you created the trap, or something like that. But you drove straight into these dark clouds. And now it's time to cut something loose, cut something off, cut something away, in order to move into the sunshine and to reap a harvest. So yeah. Alright guys, that's what I got for everyone today. I'm not sure when I'll make another video. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, depends on when I get back from my little road trip. Or if I'm feeling froggy, I might do it while I'm on my road trip. We'll see. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so and hit the bell. That'll get you notified when I put out new videos. And share and comment. I love to hear from you guys, what you guys have to say. There is still the Twinflame, full Twinflame reading and the Twinflame mini reading on special for the month of July. There's also other readings and new services in the description box below. If you guys would like to check that out, feel free to do so. And if you guys get some kind of guidance, information, or insight out of these videos that I post here on the channel, and you guys would like to do an energy exchange donation, those are always greatly appreciated and accepted. And those can be sent to my PayPal at paypal.me/Angel of the Dawn. And I'm sending you guys so very much love. Remember, be discerning. Everything that you need is within yourself. Other people can guide you, but if it feels wrong or feels overly aggressive or counterproductive to what this ascension really is supposed to be about, just remember, you don't have to follow those types of thoughts, feelings, beliefs, or teachings. So I love you guys, and I'm sending you guys so very much love and light. And this is Angel of the Dawn. Same peace, love, and light out. Until next time.